Hello and welcome to Sang Average. If the microphone quality sounds different, it's because I actually remembered I actually have a proper microphone. I don't need to keep using the PC one for to be fancy for you 100 souls. Hello. I thought, why not, do some poetry. I know vampires reading poetry has been done before. Another vampire reads you poetry. Hello! From the other side of the pond. I thought I'd just keep it chill and do some poetry today. It's weird because I usually have my dehumidifier on and I can hear myself really clearly. I can hear myself think. I don't like it. Some of the poems do have little voice sections or character sections. Bear with me. Alright, moving on to the actual poetry and talking a little softer because I realise it's actually kind of loud in your ears. I do apologise. Beneath a cloak of sleepy shroud stands Onira, vast and free. A forest thick with bone-white bark and bursts of cyan leaf. Through the veil we find this world, with thick fog of cobalt dew, reflects the blood moon's garlic shine on waters of sapphire hue. Pearlescent plains grow proudly beneath sanguivorous moon. Vampiric spirits hunt and leap, their prey they shall find soon. Through the veil we shall tread, where shadows flee the light, where silver grass is soon stained red under vampiric night. Rivers flow with turquoise tears, stars are out of your reaches, beneath a bloody crimson spear that turns the beasts to leeches. Basalt spires stand their ground, in cave of things untrue. Past the cliffside they're found, where lava pools bleed blue. In this land of frozen night sits a dragon's lonely lair, guarding a castle of obsidian. What secrets may lie there? There's a city once alive, now lost, the song of time's cruel twists, but the hollow screams of the beasts that roam these streets of ancient abyss. They whisper sinful words, and you they may enlist, for they cry now, come to us. All few can resist. As above she was a child, sweet innocent thing. Gentle, passive, mild, wouldn't harm a fly. So below she was a monster, standing at the side of the laughing devil. Told her not to cry, embrace her evils. It will take more than life, faith, and water, for one he himself marks as darkness's daughter. He would not have the light claim her as one of his own. Oh no, no holy tethers. Rip off those feathered wings, replace them with levers. For in this hellish veil, she was not marked that day by blessed pale. Instead she was branded with blood. Forever his forgotten secret, sacrificial lamb. Beast of darkness she is, forbidden monster in the shell of man. She would never know, to live as a human mistaken, until one day she awakened, fangs stained with cursed red nectar, reviving all of those memories once lost within her. She became alive once more, and she spots his face that she's seen before. The devil in this horde places a chess piece on the board. Within her sight, she sees that it is the darkest night. What remains on the board unseen is if it captures that holy queen. A vampire meditates, tries to replicate as best it can in its natural habitat, makes its chambers cold and dark, wants to feel the cold on its skin, dresses partly sky-clad, outstretches its form for a while, unfurls its long-forgotten astral wings, retracts its ancient claws, hisses yawn, bares its fangs, fills itself again. Kept a warm blanket on standby, for its soul is vampiric, but its body rather human. It suffers the cold like any beast, but the heat brands it much worse, so its body prepares. It dangles from the bottom of a den of pillows, hangs upside down as its body will allow, for 30 whole unknown minutes, suspended awkwardly. Like the bats during winter, everything slows down, yet not to a grinding halt. More of a slow rhythm, like an entrancing drumbeat. All falls quiet, almost lifeless. Frozen, perhaps? Much alive and comfortable, arms crossed like the dead in their coffins, nothing but the cold and dark, a deprivation chamber for the soul. Fang's smile formed, cold closed eyes, nothing remembered yet nothing forgotten, just a mindless canvas as black as the void itself. But that's the point, 30 cold dead minutes of slow forgotten time. A single flickering flame defies the laws of night. It is tiny, but glowing and shining bright. A sprinkle of marigold leaves him yonder. Some mystery figure arrives, ghostly yet sombre. As if commanded, he follows the trail. Macabre, maybe. Some beastly betrayal. Alas, this is no fairy tale. 'Tis much more twisted than that. The creature approaches. Surprised I can see him. Nervous he speaks. The owls outside shriek. So we finally meet by the autumn's delight. I come roaming the earth when the chimes toll at night. The leaves are left to rot. The earth sleeps in this spot. But I have not come to reap you. If you have heard that, then this is untrue. For you are on life. That I cannot stop. In a way you are immortal. In a way you are not. For your soul is as old as I. Ancient and godly things make you anew, revived, survived, never askew, cursed and reversed, yet always dispersed. And I know what your looks can be deceiving, but I know you're of night kind, you're dark, light fleeing, one of my black fire, for you are a vampire. You have been sent to roam beyond these beastly portals, cursed in the lonely world of mortals, cursed forever to roam this land, by some dark and unknown hand. For what purpose that might be, I'm afraid, dear, that's beyond me. Do you hear them now? The morbid bells that call me home, that I must go, on my own. But if we ever meet again, oh my darling darkling, know this. May you dance with the devil along to those bells, and their lovingly soft morbid knells, together with glee, in the darkness with me. Once upon a time, there was an angel. He was a favourite. he was loved, until turmoil stirred with those up above. This angel was different. He questioned like a fool the ways that all the other angels rule. He sympathized with the creatures that the angel called mad, was mad at their treatment, so he came up with a plan. Tried to take over the throne, he did. In vain were his efforts, for the angels they hid, made the fool think that he had won, but he was soon cast out for what he had done. Thus he fell, a lesson he learned. The angels were cruel, he never returned. Looked up at the sky, and there it stood tall. He realized just then that there was nowhere to fall, so he wasn't scared, and he didn't cry, for there was nowhere else to crash land at the end of the sky. Vampyre, whose name means untamed, flatter me this night, for I speak of your name. Sanguine queen, O goddess of blood, sweet watcher of nightkind, I offer my love. Send your familiars, your bats and your crows, come offer your knowledge by the scent of the rose. Queen of the night, the dark of my kin, your call I can feel writhing under my skin. So lady of vampires, controller of Umbra, cloak me in your shadow as you pull me asunder. I am one of your kindred, fate made me this way, for I am one of the vampires, and that I will stay. The blood moon rises, signaling your arrival. O Vampyre, my queen, give a magic revival. You are my goddess, not just for today, but as long as I live for, and to that, Ave. Awake before the sun, a dusky alpenglow. We lock our eyes in pace, a passionate embrace, skin on skin, face to face, and it takes every shred of my humanity not to devour you. Dappled sunlight, I squint my eyes and battle with the sun. It burns, it stings, it hurts my eyes. Sacrifice, spring, summer. Flame singed tree, and birds shall flee, but the rain shall bring it tender love. Like that tree, I must endure, move on, and persevere. But hey, at least the night is clear. Just like that, stirs the night side. The beast snarls, takes a stride. My hunger's back, and human one. And oh, the night has just begun. And I'm back from my torpor. Scream, hide, run, before that savage beast has its fun. Do you know how hard it is, dear, to resist the call of the hunger? Flesh and bones and blood, so cries the hunter. I wouldn't bother trying to fight it, at least not anymore. Braying for a sacrifice, using tooth and claw. Shrieks echo through the night, for the one thing it adores. Tunnel vision, salivation, sweet blood, its one salvation. Throat burns, stomach churns, tiredness returns, yet adrenaline yearns. Everything inside of you, begging to be freed. Your aching throat growls one command, feed, feed, feed. So overrun while you still can. Be not like the scared lamb, for you may struggle and scream in fright, but the blood of my fangs need not be yours tonight. So run, 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 because the beast is off his chains. Do not look back for a second, lest you may be claimed, like the wolf with the rabbit, if you've heard such a story, but if the hunger gets its way, it will be much more gory. I may have a reflection, yet it always lies to me. It never did show what I am, instead it's what the world wants me to be. Normal, human, moldable, to fit their little niche, yet one of the night's own is what I'll always be. The mirror shows an angel, a being with no shame, yet I'm more like a demon, replace that grace with pain. Crack the mirror, break the glass, the ideal me will fade. My dreams no longer faded or hidden away, like life's own tragic masquerade. 7 years of bad luck, there's nothing to the beast with it. 7 years of karma, 7 deadly sins. 7 itself seems to follow me, it seems. At least its reflection runs clearer than the mirror's gleam. One day they'll see what I truly am, a nightmare, not a dream. Let the mirror lie for now. Let the reflection hide the worst of me, because one day you'll see. Vampiric ancestors, I seek your audience. My thirst for knowledge, like my thirst for life, I'm afraid will ever be unsated, unsatisfied, ever hungry. For that is one of our many curses, as beings chosen by the night itself. Alas, we also have our blessings in disguise. Night is our cloak, the moon is our eyes, the stars our many gnashing fangs. For we are like the wolves in sheep's clothing, predators that the prey your eyes do not see. Vampiric ancestors, a vampire calls to you again. Beasts of darkness, creatures of night, those who have walked through the veil and the void, come teach me what we've been taught. Help me roam in the darkness, for the light is easy to love. Let me see what you have seen. And now, a tribute poem, called Dayside. Humanity walks within the scorching light. The dayside rises, my darkness despises. But at least it's the glow of half-light. I walk within the sunset, and I hear the chains rattle. Within the abyss it awakens, and I can feel a stir. A beacon burned, a growling vampire, and it takes every fibre of my dark soul not to growl back. A tribute poem for a certain vampire across the pond. Yeah, we may be complete strangers, but you helped me to become more confident about my vampiric self, so if there's ever a chance of you hearing this in the future, thank you. Alright, that's all the poems. It is really warm in this room now, so if you hear the fan, that's why. Okay, but that's all the poems I wanted to do anyway, so thank you to 100 of you. Yeah. Honestly, I wasn't even expecting, like I said on the 50th one, I wasn't even expecting 5 of you to resonate, so 100 of you was just, I don't want to be soppy, but 100 is a big number. Bigger than 50 as well. So, yeah, I'm just glad that, you guys resonate with this sort of thing. You know, it started off as, an experiment, It actually started off with, as I mentioned in the tribute poem, it actually started off with another vampire actually giving me the confidence to actually start this whole channel off and like really kickstart this channel. I will put an annotation around, let's say, now. But because annotations are having trouble, I'll also put a link in the description to probably his video of reading poetry, if I'm honest. Like, honestly, the man is pretty much like my opposite gendered doppelganger. Or twin flame, basically. Like, at this point, I swear we are just the same person. I'm a complete stranger to you, so this is going to sound really weird if you do happen to be listening or someone has linked you here. Hello! From the future, if you know, that ever happens, I doubt it, you know, but stranger things have happened. Alright then, I'm just going to leave it here. Stay tuned for a little bit for extras. And now, whatever this is. Honestly, I have no idea. So, welcome to a little extra. Why did I agree to doing character voices? Why? Help. This is not an ASMR channel. I'm not used to doing things like this. Help. Let's just get this going, shall we? Let's just roll with it. Let's go. Yeah, that's a fair point. Actually, me doing that. Just go like, VTM Bloodlines Sabat with it, so it's just like, I want its teeth. There's 3 of us, Rodriguez. Now I'm just having fun. Okay. Yeah, that's one weird thing that I can do semi-decently, is like, VTM Bloodlines Sabat voice. It's weird, but there you go, that's something I can do.